I remember being in the 3rd grade, staring out of a window, wondering what life would look like when I turned 18 or 25. And I remember how that thought wrecked me, not in some overused, generalized statement sort of way, but it was deeper than that. It was this weight in my chest, this knowing that I had been dropped into a world that I didn't fully understand, and everyone else seemed to have this manual but me. And I couldn't settle for not knowing some sort of truth in this world, as if I had missed this manual somewhere. Other kids thinking about recess or video games or what snack they had for lunch, and for some reason I'm thinking about my existence, about why we're here, about wondering why everything feels so heavy, why I'm even thinking about these things in the first place. Because even back then I was searching, and the older I got, the darker it became. This loneliness, the kind that makes a crowded room feel empty, the depression, the kind that convinced me I'll never escape my own mind, the anxiety, the kind that made my chest feel like it was caving in, the psychosis, seeing things, hearing things, feeling like I was slipping into something that no one could possibly understand, and turning to substances and parties and people to try to fix me. Anything just to stop my racing mind for 1 minute. But at the same time, the silence, the kind that made me afraid of myself, knowing that no one was there could relate to this emptiness, this endless pit of disassociation and depression. I just wanted truth, desperately and obsessively truth. And so I studied everything, every religion, philosophy, every path that claimed to hold the answers. I held each one up to the light and tested it, read the books, examined it, tried to make sense of it all, and everything led me back to one place, to one name. Not religion, not rules, not some empty tradition. He found me. Jesus, 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 he found me. I realized that he had been there the whole time. Every question I had, every sea of doubt that I had, there was arrows pointing one way, in the loneliness, in the silence, in the nights I thought I couldn't make it. And during my lowest moment, I made a promise to myself that if I ever got out of that place, if I ever made it to the other side, that I would never overlook the lonely, that I would never let someone sit in confusion and think they're alone in it. I would never walk past the lost and the lonely without stopping, because I was that kid, lost in a sea of doubts, questioning if there was a tomorrow. And now, if the weight feels unbearable, if you're searching and coming up empty, lost in a sea of doubts, drowning in life without direction, lonely beyond repair, keep going, keep fighting, but ultimately search for truth. Truth, truth, truth. Truth does exist, because when you seek the truth with everything in you, you will find him. He will make your path clear. He will rescue you when you feel like you're drowning. Because when you seek the truth with everything in you, you will find him. He will make your path clear. He will rescue you when you feel like you're drowning.